All right, today is day number 72, and it's almost 9 o'clock. I was hoping to get home a little bit earlier from work and go out and do a long bike ride, but that didn't happen. So just figured I'll get out and go do a little bit of a run. I'm about 3 miles into this run today, and came across this little parking lot where I thought I'd take a minute to stretch out. As I've been running, I was thinking about something that a friend of mine had, a question he had posed to me on Facebook the other day. And basically he was asking about kind of, how, what's maybe the secret to, my success that I've had in business, and just some of the things that I've done that have, has it just been lucky choices? He was asking me a little bit about that. So as I was running tonight, I was thinking about that, and it also prompted a couple of other thoughts that might be helpful for you. Years ago, there was a phrase that I heard related to business, but it could actually be applied to anything. And we've heard a similar phrase to this even going back to elementary school age, where you'd line up and you say, on your mark, get set, go, that kind of a phrase. And the way I'd heard this phrase turned around in business terms was ready, fire, aim. And when I first heard it, I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Why would you go firing before you aim? But how this applies to this 90-day challenge that you may be on, or as you may apply this to business, it actually makes a lot of sense. I've also heard that most successful business people make quick decisions. They are able to analyze, so they have a criteria that they evaluate business opportunities with. They don't sit and stew over and think about things and start analyzing and overanalyzing. They go through their process. They make smart decisions. So I don't mean this to be saying, hey, ready, fire, aim, and just go make really dumb decisions. But have a process that you think through. Match up what it is that you're wanting with that process, with that set of criteria, and then you make a decision to move forward. See, what happens with a lot of people, and I believe even on these 90-day challenges, a lot of people are sitting around thinking, should I do this challenge? I don't know if I could do it. Is this for me? Is it not for me? Well, for example, if you're not happy with your weight, sitting around is not going to help. It's not going to change anything. If you're not happy with your performance and, trying to, like for myself, I made this mistake, so I don't mean this to sound like I'm perfect. But I've had the goal to do the Ironman for several years, and I kept pushing it off, because, a little bit scared of it. That's a huge undertaking, most people don't do that. So when I speak, I'm speaking of things that I've learned, so I hope that comes across correctly, comes across well. But I'm speaking from something that I've learned and started to put into practice, and I'm hoping that you don't make the same mistakes. So take the lessons learned from me, take the shortcuts, but the lesson here for tonight is get into action. Do something. Do something, because nothing's going to change until you do something. Once you're in motion, you can course correct and fine-tune things, which is kind of the ready, fire, aim principle. You can course correct after you're in motion. But if you never get into motion, nothing will ever change. Just finished my run, probably about 5.5, maybe 6 miles. Felt pretty good. It was just a long, slow, easy run. But this concludes day number 72. See you tomorrow.